guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is something new and very exciting. I'm announcing the first ever readathon that I'm co-hosting. I'm co-hosting this with some of my booktube besties. It has been in the works for a little while, but we really started putting in the work and the effort this last couple of weeks. Big shout out especially to Eliza, who made all of the graphics and really organized all of us, because life has been hectic for us all, and so she definitely was like, hey, we're doing this, I'm getting it ready, give me your information. And we were just getting it done. It was so much fun to work with them. I'm excited for any future things we might do. But this is a readathon that the four of us are co-hosting. The other co-hosts are Eliza, as I said, from Eliza's Bookshelves, Daphne over at Being Daphne, and Kaylee at Kaylee's Kawaii Corner. I will of course leave them down below. You better go check them out if you haven't already. I talk about them quite often, so I'll be surprised if you don't know them. But yeah, definitely check them out, especially go thank Eliza for the graphics and a lot of the ideas, because she literally killed it. So let's now just get into the prompts, the rules, what's going down. So we do have a bingo board. I'll put it here for you guys. We picked out 24 prompts. There's also a free space, so there's technically 25 prompts. And the way that we decided to do this was that you can use multiple books for prompts if it works. So if one book works for 5 prompts, then go ahead and cross them off. We will have a Google form that I will link down below for you guys, as well as a Google Drive that links to the graphics, so you can use them on your Instagram, Bookstagram if you would like. So you might have noticed already, but our readathon is Deks the Hall, Backlist, Bookathon, Readathon. It's so exciting. So basically our goal for this going into it was that we really wanted to knock off some of the books on our TBR, knock off some of the backlist books especially. I know this isn't a revolutionary concept. I know a lot of people have done backlist readathons before, but all of us really need to work on some of our TBRs, finish up some series especially that we've been working on. So this is what we've decided on. I think the graphics are absolutely adorable, and I guess now we can just talk a little bit more about the rules. So the Google form link down below is how it's going to help us, one, know who's participating and help you track your reads and your bingos, but also because we've decided to do a giveaway for a winner that participates in this readathon, hoping to get, more people involved. So down below in the Google form, you can submit the books that you read and what prompts they check off, and then with every prompt you fulfill will be one entry into our giveaway. And to win the giveaway, it'll be a random drawing. One prompt is one entry. So if you get a bingo, that is going to be 5 entries. If you black out the board, we will give you 12 additional entries into the giveaway, which is just so cool, so crazy. So we'll have one winner, and that one winner will be able to get a book off of their wish list, and also pick a book off of our favorites, the host's favorite books of the month. They can pick one of those as well. I believe that's how we're doing it. So that's going to be the information on how the Google form works, and then for just the average bingo board, let's talk about some prompts. So the first row is going to be a book that's been on your shelf the longest. You can kind of estimate, fit the prompts how you need to help benefit you and your reading and work best for you. But if you have a book that's been on your shelf for a long time, read it. Get it off your physical TBR. The next prompt is one that I definitely have to work on, and it is previous TBR or previously DNF'd. That means you didn't finish the book, or you weren't able to get to it, but it was on a TBR at some point. Finish the book. You're gonna feel so much better if you can just get it gone. The next prompt is a book that your friend might have recommended to you, or if you don't have someone that reads in your life, a book that I recommended, another booktuber has recommended, whoever has recommended you a book and you haven't read it yet, go read the book. The next prompt is also pretty straightforward. The next prompt's pretty self-explanatory. Read a book off your favorite author's backlist. And the prompt right next to that, to finish off the top row, is a new to you author. The first prompt in the second row is your favorite genre. We definitely wanted to make the prompts versatile and straightforward so that anyone could mix and match the prompts with a book. Hi, what's up? Also so that it's easy to mix and match prompts for singular books so that you have a better success rate at getting bingos. The next prompt is BIPOC author, pretty self-explanatory. Any Black, Indigenous, or other person of color author, their books. Read them. The next one is kind of a bit trickier, but read a book that's been published before 2000. And the next prompt after that is an intimidating book. So many books intimidate me, and there's so many backlist books that especially intimidate me. So hopefully we can knock some of those out. And the final prompt in that row is BookTube or Bookstagram favorite. So a book that's really popular. Think Leigh Bardugo, think Colleen Hoover, whoever you see a lot, whoever you think is popular, whatever book you think of when you think of these social media platforms. Now on to the third row. The first prompt is a book that's been adapted to screen. Think any Nicholas Sparks book, think Twilight, you know, your classic YA that's now a TV show or a hit movie. The next prompt over is a book that starts with your first letter, pretty self-explanatory. After that we have our cute, adorable little free space. The next prompt over is to pick a book that you know nothing about. I really love this prompt. The amount of times that I've purchased a book in my life without having any context or knowledge of what is going on in it, and the amount of specifically thrillers, horrors that I pick up that I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna read the synopsis, I'm just gonna read this book. Crazy. So I implore you to maybe go into a bookstore, find a book that's not newly released, read nothing about it, and pick it up and try it out. And the next one, which might fit into this quite well if you do go to a bookstore or like thrifting or whatever, a cover buy. A book that you bought because the cover is pretty. On to the fourth row. The first prompt is multiple authors. Again, these are very self-explanatory. The next book is highest rated on your TBR. It could be your physical TBR, which is what I would recommend, but if you have an online TBR or library TBR, whatever the case is, whatever will fit you best, but highest rated is always a good sign. It means plenty enough people liked it, right? The next one is a graphic novel. I'm trying to think of graphic novels, and I think that's going to be probably the hardest one for me to pick up. And the next prompt after that is one word title, so, you know, one word in the title. I'm over-explaining these at this point. And the final prompt in this fourth row is based on the cover. And onto the final row. The first prompt is a book that involves murder. This could mean it's a mystery, a thriller, horror. Honestly, a lot of fantasies have some kind of death going on in it. The next prompt is next book in a series, and the following prompt after that, yes. And the following prompt after that is last book in a series. I know for sure I'm definitely trying to knock out some series this year before, you know, we go into the new year and I start 5,000 more series. The next prompt is buddy read. Now, this is definitely whatever you prefer. You can certainly do a buddy read with a friend as long as the book is, you know, a backlist, not published in 2022. Or you could also participate in our buddy read, where we will be reading Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I'm so freaking excited. How pretty. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just really pretty. I didn't know it was there. Anyway, I'm super excited. All of us have agreed to read this together, so if you want to participate in the buddy read, we will be forming a separate group chat, I think, over on Instagram that you can join. Just like hit any of us up in the DMs and we can add you into it, and we're just gonna read it and talk about it. And I'm really excited because we kind of formed a friendship because of a buddy read. We were all supposed to read Babel together, more specifically. None of us have read it, but we definitely formed a fantastic friendship because of it, and now we buddy read a bunch of other random things along the way. So I'm very excited to be doing like an official buddy read with them. I honestly couldn't tell you what this is about anymore. I know that it's had a lot of hype. When did this come out? This book was released back in 2017, so it's definitely checking off the backlist part, and I'm really excited. I feel like this also works really well for BookTube favorite. I remember this having a lot more hype. It's still a very beloved book, like everyone cherishes it. So I'm really excited to read this with them. If you want to participate and read this with us, then hit us up. We will add you, we will talk about it, it'll be so fun. But if you're doing a buddy read with a friend, that totally counts as well. And the final prompt on our bingo board is an indie published book that was released before 2022. So those are all the prompts. I'm really excited for all of them. Keep in mind that we're keeping track of everybody's prompts and books and so on and so forth in the Google Forms. The only thing that I will recommend is that you keep the same name. If you choose to use your Instagram name or your actual name, try and keep it consistent so that we know who's who and constantly popping up. We won't be able to track it very easily for you. And also, you might want to keep on like a piece of paper or something, or print out the bingo board, or keep track on like your Instagram stories or something, just so that you know what books you read in case you just want to batch do them all at the end of the month or whatever. Like, whatever works best for you. But try and remember that information so that you can participate in the Google Forms. Definitely tag us in any TBRs, Instagram stories, whatever it is. Feel free to tag us. We would all, I'm sure, love to watch it. We're all very excited for this. It's definitely been a long time coming. We were planning to do a readathon early, like next year, but then it kind of just worked out really well that we all wanted to knock off some books off our TBRs this year, at the end of the year. I don't think I specified, this whole entire readathon will be happening all of December, so from the 1st to the 30th. So you have plenty of time to complete these. You can double up your prompts, so it won't be too scary. I know that Strange the Dreamer alone is going to be friend recommended because one of the girls recommended this. New to you author, this is my favorite genre. Kind of intimidating, depending on what's intimidating to you. I think this is over 500 pages. Yeah, 529 pages. That's intimidating to me by my standards. Definitely a BookTube favorite. My name is Sam. Hi, nice to meet you. Strange the Dreamer starts with my first letter. I know a little bit about this, but you might not. This is also like such a beautiful cover. So if you do pick it up, you can put it down for cover by. What else? I'm sure this is highly rated. I'm not sure if it's my highest rated. I don't even think I've marked that I've purchased this yet. And buddy read. So that's quite a few prompts that I can knock off with just this one book. So I definitely implore you to see what's on your backlist. There's so many books out there. See what, even if it was published in 2021, just give things a shot. But that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you participate. Tag us in everything. My camera's gonna die. I will see you all very soon. Give this video a like and subscribe down below if you want to see more. Okay, we're all gonna try, I think, to weekly vlog. Or at least me and Daphne, I think, are gonna try to weekly vlog. That's everything, I think. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!